Hello, welcome all back to the 16th episode of the Aussie Footy Show. Extra SANFL, we've got so much, it's some exciting big news. We've got the SANFL W plus grand final, we'll cover all that. We've also got 2 rounds of football of the SANFL as well. So we'll share all that. Stay tuned for which round of that. So let's get in and drive into the show. So, wondering why I have this. It won't be a very long show today's episode, but it's going to be all smooth and sharp. But we had the Woodville West Torrens Eagles Football Club take on South Adelaide Panthers. Now, knowing that Woodville West Torrens and South Adelaide were always going to meet back once again 2 weeks later, and Woodville took the win to make into the grand final and be ready to go, be ready to face whoever it was, and South Adelaide was the team once again, and South Adelaide once again were a hard team. They should be finished top once again, and they took down at Norwood, defeated Norwood, going to Glenelg, defeated Glenelg, beated Woodville West Torrens Eagles. So a team is above or below, it does not matter. South Adelaide, congratulations. We'll share the final scores and how to finish this series. But it was totally all between these two sides. I knew very much halfway through these two will meet in the grand final and expect Woodville to take the Chocolates first time making to the SANFL W Grand Final. So well done. If I'm not correction of that, I do apologise. But South Adelaide back to back, too good, too strong, much better than last year, in my opinion. But final score was 541 to 618. 2-6-18. So I'll just break down how the quarters works and drive into it. South Adelaide ticked off 2 goals. 2 points. Then it added another 2 goals to make it 4 goals, 2-4 behind. So the margin was 22 points, and it was going to make it more difficult for Woodville. And 1 goal, that was it. 2 goals for the half. So another 1 goal, and really, it was pretty even. Now, if that was at quarter time, it would be anyone's game. But fortunately, South Adelaide just could not find to make another 1 goal apiece from letting South Adelaide to win the actual quarter as well. So technically that it was a really even second half, but well done once again South Adelaide. They were really, since I went to the Norwood South Adelaide triple header, and the women's team totally dominated it. It was a matter of these two play each other for points. Unfortunately, South Adelaide took far too good, and it was just a strong advantage to take back to back. So well done to South Adelaide Panthers with the premiership. Now we will see you in 2026 as SANFL host us. We now go to the men's league team, and everyone but it was the showdown. So I'm going to now share with you all right now the Adelaide Codes reserve take on Port Adelaide Magpies, and I will tell you right now, backing is about scoring, especially in this weather. 12-22-94 defeated 12-7-79. Now I've got to give credit. Port Adelaide came out on top really well. That was all the quarter time. Excuse my about that, but yeah, it was all at quarter time. It was probably a 15-point lead to, I apologise, a 7-point lead to the Port Adelaide Magpies, the reserves, and then it was just not enough. 4 goals to 1 in the second, 2 goals, 9. That cost them kicking from the wind, and then another 3 goals, 3 to 4 goals, 2. So credit to Williams from the Magpies, Port Adelaide Magpies, and Burgage with 3 goals in the showdown. So with the individuals like Curvis, Murray, Murphy, McAndrew, Gallagher, Boyd, Strahan, and Burgess. And for the Port Adelaide Magpies, it was Wildman, Rivioli, Lord, Lindy, and then it was 2 goals was Chamberlain, and Williams was 6. So 6 goals out of 12. It's just incredible, and tells me right now they're back and they're finding their feet again. You look over the ladder, like nothing's really changed. If Port Adelaide actually won that game, its percentage is going to really hurt them big time, over 8%, or just under 8%. And but that's not what we're here today. We are here to find that Port Adelaide, North Redlegs, maybe even Port Adelaide Magpies are hunting to finish fifth spot. And with the Adelaide Crows reserves winning that game, they are 59.7. They are 0.7%. So very close in percentage, but it's all the mighty the Blues taking the lead. So it shows me that we do come to round 10 and 5 games are back to the remaining of the 2025 Host Plus Sample season. So a little bit of difficulties. I do apologise on that one. So I know if you here we go, we're back on screen. Thank you, Miss Phone. So it's going to be quite a must important start for Norwood, and we'll do start with that game. I think I'm not out of Norwood potential to play finals, but one team's good with Woodville West Torrens. They have to find a way to get back on their track. They want to seriously want to play finals. It's going to be that big spot. That fifth spot's up for grabs from 3 teams: Woodville West Torrens, Norwood, Redlegs, and Port Adelaide Magpie. So we do go to the first out of 5 games, and let's drive into it. This shows me that Adelaide travelled to Norwood. Last time these two met was in the country of Port Lincoln, and shows me that Norwood just couldn't find the win to victory. So, I think Norwood, sticking with Norwood, it won't be easy. Adelaide has got very good, and they'll win their best team, Adelaide. They will not find any doubt out of it. So I am going with the mighty Norwood Redlegs. That game is, and where? The time is 1:10, and it's at Norwood Oval. And I think that will be Channel 7 in Australia, in Adelaide, as NFL time and local. We got to the second game. Central District will take down at home and down Elizabeth, which is the northeastern western part of the state of South Australia, Adelaide, and they take on North Adelaide Roosters. So not totally out of far for North Adelaide to travel down to that Oval. And I gotta say, I'm not saying that North Adelaide can't win, but travelling down to Elizabeth, they're back again. They're back playing finals, and I'm going with Central to skip it up. Sturt, well, down at Thomas Farms Oval, where Sturt host their games in Ungley, it's a suburb in Adelaide, outside of the city. South has a really difficult year, and hopefully they'll win some talent next season, but Sturt will absolutely put on a good show for their supporters to make it 15 straight. But you never know. A team like South can find anything. But yeah. West Adelaide, Port Adelaide. And this is playing at Homer Stadium, which is in Richmond Oval, the suburb of Adelaide, outside of the city, but a 20-minute drive. And this team, both teams may not play finals, or especially with West Adelaide, they need to find something. They've been in Woodville. I think they can have a chance of winning Port Adelaide, but I think Port Adelaide will take the chance to win this. They need to win it. They want to play finals. They've got to win by 20 goals to be in potential. And so Port Adelaide to win that. And then Woodville and Glenelg, big trouble for the Bays. Glenelg should take the job from this. It'd be a tough road. Not easy to go down at Woodville like Norwood or Ungley or Elizabeth or even North Adelaide. But I think it's going to be a win for Glenelg. They will really want to finish their season off very well. So the tippers I've got for the round is so I'm going with Norwood. They will win by 10 points. Central District, 5 goals, 30 points. Sturt over South by 50 points. West Adelaide versus Port Adelaide Magpies. They'll be hopefully it'll be a good game, but I am going with Port Adelaide by 30 points. And Woodville and Glenelg by 15 points. I think it's going to be a close one. So I'm going to end this today with a reflection of the AFLW preseason. It's just underway. I would like to thank you all for your amazing support during the SANFL season. We are coming to finals. We will share each game with you like I did with Norwood Redlegs last year with the reserves. I'm not doing the reserves this year, or the juniors might do it during the finals. That's it for now. Next episode will just do the men's, so it'll be a bit more, not as long. So we will keep you in the loop where the AFLW will be filling in. It could be just that it's on its own, or I might added into the, it's a bit of a big show. They're having the AFL men's and then the women's together. It's a long show. What do you think of that? I think, look, need to separate the episodes. So I think I might just do that. But really, stay tuned. It's going to be a really exciting season ahead. I think it's going to be a fun season. Lots of teams. 18 teams have joined the competition very quick. So, it's going to be a good season. I'm really looking forward to seeing the AFLW up and about. Once again, we'll end our ends and then we'll get into the basketball season. And man, I can't wait to share a game where best of my ability from all teams finding it together. All right. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you all really soon. All right. Bye for now. The BJ Show's out. Peace out.